Dr. Melan Deanne Chinkit Wells, in collaboration with the Point Fortin Borough Council and the Buffalo State College Schools of Dental Medicine and Social Work, joined forces to share her passion for oral hygiene and raise awareness and the overall dental IQ of the Point Fortin community. This initiative, endorsed by the Point Fortin Borough Council and the Mayor, Alderman Clyde Paul, sought to address the current needs of the people of Point Fortin and to educate them on the importance of proper oral hygiene.
The Point Fortin Borough Council, we were invited by the Buffalo State College Schools of Dental Medicine and Social Work to come to Buffalo to develop new relations between the city of Buffalo and the borough of Point Fortin, as well as to identify initiatives that would aid in improvement of the lives of the residents of Point Fortin. The champion then of this project was Dr. Melan Deanne Chinkit Wells. Deanne was a recipient of our award in April, and she promised to do something for the people of Point Fortin. Our Deputy Mayor, Janelle St. Hilaire, was sent to Buffalo, along with Avril and a couple others, to develop this initiative.
After having meetings with Dr. Deanne Chinkit, I was invited to Buffalo in April, where we started the groundwork to do this dental initiative, with having persons from Buffalo University and Arizona coming over here to do dental work for our people in Point Fortin.
The daughter of the second mayor of Point Fortin, Victor Chinkit, and Naomi Chinkit, Dr. Chinkit's decision to bring this dental clinic to the people of Point Fortin was an easy one.
The decision to come to Point Fortin is absolutely natural. I was born in Point Fortin Area Hospital, and my parents were icons here in Point Fortin. Their entire life was about giving back to the community, and they knew what they were doing when they sent me away to the States to study dentistry. They knew I would come back, and so that's why I'm here. And so not only am I am here with a group that really have spent their money, their time, and their energy to come to Point Fortin to make a difference. That's what we're here about.
The dental clinic rides on the coattails of the NCK Trinbiz Camp, which is held in Point Fortin and is named in honor of Naomi Chinkit, who started the camp. The Biz Camp is a means of educating children about various careers and teaching them the importance of managing money.
The summer camp is named after my mother. It is a Naomi Chinkit summer camp called Trinbiz Camp, so NCK Trinbiz. And we decided to name it that because we wanted to teach kids about having a business that's something that's given back to the community. So it's a career guidance camp, okay? In addition to that, we decided to bring down volunteers from the US to be camp counselors. And we're finding that it is truly working. Where we thought we would have 20 to 30, 40 kids, we have 82 children in the camp right now. So that shows you that in Point Fortin, parents want their children to experience something different, something exciting, something that will set them up to be better community members. And through our camp, we're able to do that. So we had week 1 of camp, we had week 2 of camp, and week 3 is this dental fair that you see going on here. It's not just about fixing teeth and taking care of cavities, like I told you, it's a disease. It's about getting kids and adults excited about maybe becoming a dentist when they grow up, or a dental assistant, or a dental hygienist, or a dental technician. It's about getting them excited about taking care of their teeth and not afraid of it. So that's career guidance and desensitization. I have big dreams, but it starts right here with these children and these adults and what we're doing for Point Fortin.
Dr. Deanne Melan Chinkit and I decided that we wanted to have memory to live on. So we decided to keep the camp running. We traveled to Phoenix, Arizona, where we saw the Biz Camp, and I was really interested in the way they handled situations with children, showing them that you can be anything you want to be. It's part of their curriculum that they would have children studying the school base all the different careers, and then at a certain time they would come down and have a simulated area like this where they would do the TrinBiz, the business side of it. We have enlisted the help of Republic Bank, some local practitioners, some local businesses to be a part of this camp and to show the children how easy it is to live your dreams.
We're happy to be a part of this program because the founders, Mr. and Mrs. Chinket, were a very valued customer of the branch. And because they were elderly, we used to come to the school to, transact business on their behalf if they couldn't come to the bank. And we got involved because of the love they had for these children. Every year, they would be extremely happy when this camp came around, taking the children on outings, teaching them different things. Over the last 2 years, being TrinBiz, we were more active because the business part of it. And so our part here today is teaching the children about banking, about the importance of savings, the function of money, how you can save money, spend money, the basics that we would like children to start to inculcate good savings habits from small, because they're actually going to use these specimen money to make purchases, to do sales, to deposit into their account, to withdraw from their account, giving them a little feel about banking and savings on the whole.
The camp serves a number of purposes, and psychological and social work practitioners of the Buffalo State College Schools of Dental Medicine and Social Work were invited to assess the level of social skills of campers 5 years and under in an effort to further implement initiatives to aid in their development.
The advantages of working with children of this age is that they are just in the early phases of learning how to manage differences and how to manage these big overwhelming feelings that they're having. And so if we can get them young, then we don't have to undo a lot of ingrained learned prejudice and things of that nature. We can prevent as opposed to try and fix. The disadvantage, as you can see behind me, is that children of this age do not have a very long attention span. So it requires constant repetition, constant repetition, constant repetition. And it's challenging work in a large group. So I think that's been our biggest challenge, is sort of the large group. But these children have really taken to it. They are picking up on a feeling-based language, and they are working with each other and trying to resolve conflicts, which is why they're constantly poking at me, because every time there's a conflict now, we have to find a problem-solving solution to it. So, and it's only day 2. So I'm very hopeful about these kids managing this program.
I've worked with Dr. Dion Chinket for about a decade, and I met her family through her work and the work that we did together. And so I met her mom and Naomi Chinket, and I learned about the work that she wanted to do in the development of her school. So I know that she passed away last year, and that Dr. Dion wanted to continue her legacy working with Avril Holder Simon. And so we were asked to see if we were able to do any work with social work, because that's some of the work that I used to do in the dental school with Dr. Dion. So we've been talking and trying to figure out ways to incorporate social work into what she does with the school, and to try and see if there are behavioral issues going on with any of the kids or the families, any kinds of things that we can address as a social work team to be able to improve the lives that the children have here, to continue the goals that Miss Chinket had before she passed away, and to continue that legacy. And we're trying to learn as much as we can about the Trinidad and Tobago culture, and especially Point Fortin, to understand how we can help best without changing the culture, but enhancing your strengths and embellishing on those strengths and making it the best it can possibly be here for you. And so in the future, what I'd like to try to do, I currently am the chair of the social work department at Buffalo State College, and I'd like to see if there's a way for my students to come down and create projects to help improve make improvements or embellish on your strengths, probably January come back and see if we can get in touch with people at the mayor's office as well as the university to see if social work students would like to come to Buffalo area and gain some more field experience to bring back to Trinidad and Tobago. From my understanding, there's a limited number of social workers in the country, and there's a need for more, from my understanding. So we want to just continue helping to make things grow and flourish.
A holistic approach to child development and healthcare, specifically oral healthcare, is what sets this initiative apart from others. The team included dedicated volunteers from various institutions, driven to use their skills and expertise to empower the people of Point Fortin, both young and old. The possibilities for future collaborations are endless.
I'm actually president of an organization in the United States that we do free dental work for people. We take a lot of dental professionals and we go to Mexico a couple times a year. So I got involved in this project by invitation from Dr. Deanne, who is actually from here in Point Fortin. I worked with her actually in Arizona, and so myself and my mom flew out from Arizona to come and participate in the camp. You know, we feel very blessed in the way that in our jobs and the lives that we have there, and while we aren't super rich, we are able to at least come and share the talents that we've been able to be blessed with. So it's been a pleasure to be here. It's been a pleasure to be a part of this clinic, and we're excited to continue this effort. This is our first time being here, and as this pilot program, we are starting to work a lot more with the government here to see if we might be able to do this more often, maybe in different places, and help get their support in being able to provide these services for people that really are in need and that can't necessarily afford to have some of the work done. So it's our pleasure again to be able to come and to share these things.
You must also bear in mind that our Prime Minister spoke about volunteerism, that he expects to see a lot of people with the know-how to volunteer their services to the people of Trinidad and Tobago. And we have taken up that challenge, and I am proud to boast that we've done it at perhaps the highest level in dental care activity.
Visiting the dentist is a nightmare for many. The dental clinic was a welcomed way of encouraging persons to be proactive about their oral hygiene and less afraid of having routine preventative checkups.
Point Fortin is very close to my heart. I was born and bred here, and it makes me very happy. It's a pleasure for me to see my fellow residents come out here and take advantage of this great event. Now, why is this event important? This event is important because there are so many misconceptions about dentistry. Basically, pain, it's a great turn-off. What we want to do basically is we want to increase dental education, change the focus from symptomatic dental care to more of a preventative approach. And what patients would realize is that when we actually focus a lot on preventative, it is a lot less expensive, it's less painful, not that dentistry should be painful. And in the long run, basically, the patient should really come every 6 months, do their general dental cleaning and so on. Once you take care of all your dental issues, really and truly, it's just maintenance. Every 6 months, you do your dental cleanings, and once you maintain those visits, the dentist will always be able to pick up on the minor things that may be going bad, therefore saving you time, money, and you'll have a good dental experience.
We want to show the different side of dentistry, not the side that everybody is afraid of. They're going to pull my teeth, they're going to do this, they're going to do that. We want to show that going to the dentist is therapeutic. It could even be fun. Definitely fun for children, therapeutic for adults. So what do we mean by therapeutic? It means that you feel better when it's all over. And everybody feels better when they do something for their human body. And your teeth are a very important part of your body. It's connected to your body with blood and nerves and blood vessels, everything, just like any other part of your body. So I say to people, if you had a hole in your hand, you'll fix it, right? You wouldn't walk around with a hole in your hand and put more food on it and dirt and everything. So if you have a hole in your mouth, you have to get that fixed too. That's called a cavity. Everybody knows that. A cavity is a disease. It's caused by a bacteria, just like getting the common cold. And actually more people have cavities than the cold. 1 in every 3 people. So you look around the room and you count 1, 2, 3, that person has a cavity. 1, 2, 3, that person has a cavity. I will tell you this, in Point Fortin, you will find the cleanest teeth out, not only because we're here, but people love to brush and floss their teeth. But they will still get cavities because their diet might be a little bit different. They might be eating too much junk food. They might have fractured tooth and food gets caught in there. So there is need. And I didn't realize there was so much of a need. I was really just coming back because that's what mommy and daddy would want me to do. And I thought, you know, we're gonna see a lot of clean teeth because I know how people brush their teeth really well here, but what we're seeing is a lot of need, a lot of cavities, a lot of toothache, a lot of calculus. And so we feel like we've totally done the right thing by coming back to give back to the community.
My experience here was very positive. It was a nice experience. They were very professional and very thorough, very organized. I was very appreciative of that. And it was easier to do the form and to get through than I thought it was going to be. And I'm so grateful because I needed a cleaning for a couple of years now, and I really couldn't put the money aside, couldn't come up with the money, so I'm really glad to go by and see the sign there telling me the clinic was coming on Monday.
Everyone wants a perfect smile, which is why proper oral hygiene is so important, especially from a young age. The people of Point Fortin were treated to an unforgettable opportunity to take positive steps towards improved dental health care and to promote a lifestyle of better oral hygiene practices.